Marc Hader is a Surrey Hills resident and has announced his campaign for District 1 Canadian County Commissioner on the Republican ticket. With a primary election next summer, Hader discussed his background and experience with the Piedmont Citizen in this week's Sunday Talk, along with why he thinks he would make a good county commissioner.
I'm a preacher's kid, and we've moved from New Mexico to Kansas. Kansas City is kind of where I spent my formative years, and then we moved here in '77. And that's one of the things about in kind of campaigning. I've always had a heart of service. Growing up as a preacher's kid, we just always served the community around us, tried to make the world a better place. And no matter what I've done, where I've lived, say in a community, I've always tried to be part of the board of directors for homeowners association, just to try and be involved, make things better, that kind of thing. And so this is just kind of maybe a bit of a natural progression, and not trying to make it too much of a Christian thing, but my faith does inform me, and I have a biblical worldview, and I go forward in life with those kind of things. But I feel like I didn't necessarily pick and choose my background, my history, to do this type of job. I didn't grow up thinking, I'm going to grow up and be a county commissioner someday, But I ended up, after going off as a freshman in college, trying to be open to the call of ministry. I actually came home and ended up getting a job at an engineering firm as a draftsman, and I've been in that field off and on in different ways for the better part of 30 years now. So, when people think of county commissioners, most everybody thinks of they're the ones that take care of the roads, and that's a part of it. That's a big part of it, but that's not all of it. But I certainly have a long and diverse background that I think makes me very qualified in that regard in particular. My wife is a Piedmont graduate. My father-in-law served on the school board for a number of years, and our girls have graduated in 2007, 2008 from Putnam City North, and my wife's always had a yearning to get back to her roots, and we've loved this area. We know lots of people here, and so we end up downsizing, and we live in Surrey Hills, and we love the community, the friends, and like I said, because Surrey Hills isn't its own incorporated area, in both Surrey Hills and even like Northwood Lake and Piedmont, I think a lot of people kind of feel like we're all a community together. And so, like I said, we've joined the chamber here. We come and we try to spend our tax dollars here, just because this is, Oklahoma City's big and they've got lots of resources, and so we're trying to help this community to grow and be a part of this community. My family we've always cared about what's going on, and we've from a grassroots activist kind of a perspective, we get out and meet people, and we find who we feel like are the people of the best character and the right kinds of convictions, because there's lots of people. Most everybody that runs for office has a sense that they want to go in and do good for someone, but I think it's important what kind of a worldview you come from, and I'm one of those people that loves the founding era of our country and the specific principles and convictions that went into forming this unique experiment. And the really intent is that government was supposed to be small, close to people, and really only do very few things, and then let you have your freedom and ability to go out and make or break kind of on your own efforts and things. And so some would say government's supposed to do much more for you, and that's not going to be me. If somebody wants me to grow government and provide all kinds of services, that I'm not going to be their candidate.